So this happens in the teaser. One of the most wanted, Raymond Reddington, called Red, he turns himself in to the FBI, and everyone's wondering like, why? He's been on the run for like God knows how long, and he has one demand. He speaks only with Elizabeth Keen, and everyone's like, who's that? So Wrestler, one of the FBI guys, he's like, I have worked on Reddington for a while. Why does he want to talk to her, and who is she? And then we jump to a girl, Elizabeth Keen, and she's late for her first day at the job, and she's actually a profiler, and she just graduated from school. So she's late, and when she's finally getting ready and going out for the car, a helicopter arrives and picks her up, and she's super confused. And that's the end of the teaser. They have just picked her up. Act 1. Interior. Helicopter. Movie day. We drove over Washington. Liz watches in total bewilderment as the city floats under her feet. Wrestler hands her a set of headphones, which she puts up onto here. Wrestler. Raymond Reddington. Liz. Excuse me? Wrestler. The fugitive. Number 4. How do you know each other? She adjusts the headphones, confused. Liz. I'm sorry, I woke up late. Power went off. I'm a little punchy. Wrestler. When was your last contact? Liz. With Reddington? Wrestler squints. Who else? What? No. What would you think? The man's been at large since I was in a training bra. We studied his profile regarding the underground below. Is that the White House? This is restricted airspace. Wrestler, you never met. I really like how they have different dialogues at the same time, because that's really authentic. That would actually happen to me all the time. And other people too, I guess. If they're not robots. Liz, of course not. Most psychologists could only dream of interviewing a guy like Reddington. Wrestler, well, congratulations. Your dream is about to come true. Of Liz's disbelief, we jump to interior FBI headquarters. Same. Liz tries to match Wrestler's stride as FBI police escort them into the belly of the bureau. Liz, this must be some sort of mistake. I have never even... I'm sorry, you said Reddington surrendered. Why? Wrestler, we're working on that. You think? She stops, he turns. Liz, you're telling me this guy's elevated FBI for over 25 years and he's suddenly decided to give himself up to chat with me? Wrestler, consider yourself flattered. Interior Cooper's office, FBI, same. Liz sits in silence with three agents. Wrestler and Cooper enter. They have been talking. Cooper sits across from Liz. Cooper, Harold Cooper, Assistant Director of Counter-Terrorism. Liz, yes sir, I know who you are, sir. Cooper, wanna tell us what's going on? Nobody noticed how Liz clutches her right hand into her fists, nervously open and closing the grip, running her fingers against the skin of her palm. Liz, I've been vetted by the agency like everyone else. Same background checks, psych profiles. I'm sure OPR is trolling my digital footprint right now, and I can tell you what they will find. Nothing. I have no history with Reddington. Cooper watches Liz. Isn't convinced. Who isn't? Cooper, they tell me today's your first day as a profiler. Nice first day, you guess? Liz, yes, reassigned from New York. Graduated Quantico last month. Cooper, congratulations. Flat, profile yourself. Liz, sir? Cooper, who are you? What does it say? Profile Elizabeth Keen. Liz, uneasy. I've been with a bureau for 4 years. Head of a mobile emergency psych unit in New York. Worked bank robbers. Murder execution. I kind of confused because she graduated from school, but I guess she's... Oh, okay, maybe she educated herself to be a profiler from... Okay, I don't know. Cooper, we read your resume. Liz looks trapped for a moment. Uneasy silence when something clicks and it's a... If another woman emerges. Liz, my colleagues call me sir. They think I'm a bitch. Like most kids who raise themselves, I display my narcissistic behavior. I can be withdrawn, disconnected. That's a way of kind of like explaining yourself, describing yourself. She speaks with complete transparency. Liz, despite or perhaps because of my past, I have a deep whatever, to understand the criminal mind. I'm board certificate in forensic psychology, and yet I'm under the delusion I can erase my childhood by having kids on my own. All this manifests itself in the occasional, regrettable fit of anger. The agents are speechless. So am I. Liz blinks, feels naked. Cooper, do you find it odd not Redding surrendered himself the same day you started working as a profiler? Liz, it suggests he was waiting for me. Cooper, why you specifically? Liz, because I'm new. He thinks I can be easily manipulated. Obviously, the man doesn't know me very well. She's kind of cocky, but I like that. There's a strength with this woman that's undeniable. Yes. Interior Washington Field Office, FBI, same. Liz, Cooper, and Wrestler are escorted through the series of checkpoints, through the most secure areas of the Bureau and down into the hive. They win their way through a maze of monitors, texts, and control boards. This is a mission control, and the room from which Red is carefully monitored. The tech and support staff fall silent as Liz moves through their space. We sense their collective respect, like Romans watching a gladiator enter the Colosseum. I like how they describe it, because you get really a big picture in your head. And that's really what you want the reader to get, right? Pictures in their head. Cooper and Liz stop before a steel door. Cooper, if you need anything, remember, we're right here. This doesn't give Liz comfort. Suddenly, a chest-rattling alarm sounds. Hydraulic lock descends. Liz steps into a massive auditorium, state-of-the-art, impenetrable. At the center of this dark room is a small, bulletproof prison tube. Red sits alone under hot lights. He sees Liz, and he sees Liz. I can't read it today. He sees Liz, and he rises. Her heart pounds, and she steps inside Red's contained cell. Oh, she's so brave for going in there. I would be so scared. I guess she is, but kind of trying to hide it. Red, Agent Keen, what an honor. He extends his hand like a boy on a date. Liz keeps her arms folded and tries to project confidence. Drags the only other chair in the cell to Red's side of the table. Liz, I heard you want to talk. She sits. Red is captivated. We intercut with the hive as everyone watches the monitor in silence. Here's the thing, though. If you write we intercut, that will save you a lot of space in your on your screenplay, and that's very important because you don't have that much space. So if you use intercut, you will kind of move between this place and another place instead of having to write interior, and have so many slug lines that will eat up your pages. So that's a very good tip to save up space when you're kind of going back and forth. Liz, well, Red can't take his eyes off of Liz. Liz, you're the one who surrendered, made all the demands, asked me here. I'm here. Red, you got rid of your highlights, much less Baltimore. Do you get back home much? Ooh, I would be so scared. She tries not to look surprised by this. Liz, tell me about Samani. Red, I haven't been home in years. Liz feigns a smile, takes a moment. She needs to establish she's the alpha dog here. Liz, your wife, Ellen, you know she lights a candle every Christmas Eve. Still mourns the day you disappeared, even though she knows you're alive. Firm. No way you would come back after 25 years. Face the life you left, everyone you betrayed, in order to settle some grudge. I like how she speaks. Red, perhaps it's a sizable grudge. Liz, why involve me? I'm a nobody. First day, nothing special about me. Red, oh, I think you're very special. Creepy. He says in a weirdly erotic way. Ew. This is the feeling I get when reading it as well. Liz flicks a glance at the agents behind the glass. Her discomfort betrays her. Red, within the hour, Rank-Samani will abduct the daughter of U.S. General David Riker. His team will use an EM pulse bomb to create a diversion and grab the girl. If you don't move quickly, she will die. That's what I know. Liz, and how do you know this? Red, because I'm the one who got Samani into the country. Wow. Liz, I should believe you. Red, of course not. I'm a criminal. Criminals are liars. Everything about me is a lie. Oh, I love that line. It's, Then, but if everyone can give me a second chance, it's you. The two of us have overcome so much. Liz leans back, doesn't like this. Red, I mean, look at you. Abandoned by a father who was a career criminal. A mother who worked 2 jobs despite her addiction to keep you in school out of juvenile court. You practically raised yourself. And yet, here you are, about to make an enemy of yourself. About to catch Ranko Samani. Deadpan. I'm gonna make you famous, Lizzie. Liz, don't call me Lizzie. She says it with force, but she's screaming inside. Oh, I can tell. I will be too. And I mean, using screaming inside is kind of like telling and not showing, but it will kind of give the actor something to work on, because you would be screaming inside if you were meeting Red. Red, we both know the past does not equal the future. You learn from the experience. They have given you tremendous insights. That's why you're gonna believe me. Off Red's lewd smile with slam cut to the hive seconds later. Liz bursts through the door, shoulders past Cooper, and goes directly to Wrestler. Why did you tell him? Wrestler, what? Nothing. Liz, then how do you know those things? Private things, about my family. Wrestler, why didn't your father's criminal record show up in your background report? You told us she knows to Cooper. Liz, I think we should contact the SWAT commander at Quantico. Roll out a team to the girls' school. Wrestler, nonsense. He's bluffing. Liz, he's establishing his value. Wrestler, I've been the field agent on this guy for 8 years. Trust me. Liz, and 8 years got you what? You asked me here. You asked my opinion. So here it is. That girl is gonna be taken. I like how she is kind of like taking over here. And she's telling her opinion. She's correct. And she's like, yeah, it's true. I mean, what has Wrestler even done? I guess he's done a lot, but I mean, he hasn't been able to capture Red. Cooper considers this. Wheels turn. Roll HRT to the school. Call Bowling FBA command patch. Patch us through the General Riker. Interior Williams restroom same. Liz steps into a small stall and closes the door. Needs a minute to gather himself. She takes a few calming breaths before bam, bam, bam. Okay, maybe that's not how. Bam, bam, bam. She slams her fist into the wall of the stall repeatedly. Raw, unchecked energy. Liz falls back, making the habitual rolling fist, running her fingers against her palm until she grabs her phone. Dials her husband, Tom, off screen. Lizzie, hey, what's going on? I've been wanted to call, but... Liz, I need to hear your voice. Tom, off screen. What's with the helicopter? Liz, the helicopter was nothing. I just had an interview with... I can't even tell you that. Classified. This entire day is classified. I flew over the White House, Tom. Over the what? Liz, I'm telling you. They gave me a level 4 clearance. Insane. I just interviewed the number 4. I met with the assistant director, Tom. Okay, breathe. Just breathe, Liz. If you knew half the things, Tom, I can't remember. Classified. Those things, they don't matter. Because you're gonna be amazing. Liz, tell me I can do this. Liz, when have you ever failed? This lands with her, calms her. I don't deserve you. I promise I'll make this up to you. Let's take it tonight and... Wham! The stall doors flies open and Liz finds herself standing face to face with Wrestler. Chest heaving. Wrestler, what are you going to do? What are you doing with that phone? We're on SCI... How do you say that? SCIF floor. You can't, Liz, to Tom. Gotta go, babe. She clucks the phone off. Wrestler, you put on a great show in there. Sounded real smart. But you better pull yourself together because you just called in the cavalry. HRT, SWAT. This is your show now. Your neck on the line. He yanks a strip of toilet paper, puts it in Liz's hand. Wrestler, wipe your nose. We're all waiting. Cut to black. End of Act 1. The phasing of this screenplay is really fast. A lot of stuff happening. I really like it. I mean, the dialogue runs really smooth. They don't describe that much. I mean, they kind of go they have used the limitation you have on pages. You can't be babbling on forever. And they have, I really like it. It's a really good first act. Okay, so a story should have beats and acts and sequences and scenes. So in each scene, you will have the beats. And in each act and each sequences. So you can really analyze the story, like overall the whole script, and then you can analyze one scene and you can analyze the sequences. So if I would analyze this act, you could say like it's 9 pages and it has a beginning, middle, and end, and a cliffhanger at the end, which is very common for TV shows. It ends on the calls the SWAT team, and I think the midpoint, which is usually a false victory or a false defeat. So I guess if you would be very correct about it, like the midpoint usually, like in the overall story, should be like in the middle of the story. And if you look at this act, you could tell, like, if you would be specific, it would be 4.5 pages into the screenplay. And somewhere around there, Liz finds out that Red knows stuff about her. And that he was the one who got Samani into the story. And I think that's kind of like a big defeat for her, because he got the power now. He knows stuff about her. He brought Samani in her. That's his way to get the power. So that's kind of like a false defeat for her. A defeat she feels like, oh God, this is very personal now, because he knows about stuff about her. It's not only that he wants to talk to her, he knows stuff. And that's super creepy. And I really like how Liz develops through this act. In the beginning, kind of like, oh God, what's happening? And then she's like, you need to bring in the SWAT team. So you can really tell, like, from the beginning to the end, she is developing. And she can really understand the criminal mind. And she can, because she can read Red. She understands it. And she's making a decision. And we'll find out in the next act if she made the right decision calling in the SWAT team. But she's really powering through and showing that she knows what she's talking about. If you like this video, please consider subscribing and add a comment below, and I'll see you in the next video. And very soon, I will release the next act and we will continue reading this story. Thank you for watching. Have a lovely day. Bye.